Hey guys, welcome back to the Cooking Company, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my very own customs, the next one. I'm really happy with this one. First time I did a real life dude. This is RVD, Rob Van Dam from WWE. So I saw him, he recently came back maybe like a month or maybe a few months ago, and I've been watching that. Some of you know I've been watching, trying to keep up with it. And I was really impressed by him, and I saw a picture of him doing the splits and stuff, and I think that's totally cool. So I'm like, hey, we need to make a figure of him, because I was informed by some other customizers that there wasn't one yet, or maybe there is since then, in the last couple of months since he came back. Maybe there is a new elite figure of him out now, but still, I wanted to make it, and I'm pretty happy with it, because obviously I used the same face from one of the basic figures, and I don't know why, but I have a bunch of trash wrestling bodies that I didn't trash myself. Like, I must have gotten them as add-ons and trades. And so I had this RVD head, and the hair was gone, but I had another RVD head that was like one of those really big ones from those old figures, and that's why the ponytail's a little big. But still, I had to retouch that with the color to make it uniform. And the eyebrows as well, I had to touch it up because the face was a little bit scratched up, and you can still see a little bit in the forehead area. It's a little scratched, but I didn't want to mess with the skin tone because it's fine just the way it is. Don't want to, you know, if it's good, don't mess with it. Let's see. I don't know who this guy was originally. It was some guy wearing a bunch of purple underwear and boots and a bunch of purple everywhere. But anyway, and he was completely bare-chested. So I went and I sculpted these spaghetti straps, and I sculpted the scoop and all the way down here. Just very thin lines of sculpt, epoxy sculpt, and then I kind of tried to blend it inward so it kind of matches with the skin tone. Didn't do much with these muscles back here, but in the front, I did put some extra sculpt in between the muscle lines to make it a little bit less defined, and I made his belly button disappear completely. And especially on the sides, I tried to make those muscles disappear as much as possible, just to make it look like, yes, he's wearing clothing now. Covered up his nips. Okay, and then obviously all of that got painted. All that painting I did. In the shorts, I didn't want to make a whole big deal with the shorts because, like, that's a lot of muscle cover up. So I just went ahead and used it at the natural articulation point. Just painted it. Not much sculpting to do there. Yeah, so I based the design based on the older RVD figure that I had because I liked it. I don't know, just like, why not? And so it looks cool. It's kind of like a yin-yang thing right there. Don't know if it came out right. And then I switched out the arms starting at the elbow for, I think, a John Cena figure or something. It was, or maybe the older RVD figure. I forget. So it switched out at the elbow, and the hands were weird, so I switched the hands out again. And then the hands, I noticed, like, they were completely black. Like he was wearing full-on gloves. But I'm thinking, like, why does this look so weird? And I went back to the pictures of RVD and some of his YouTube videos, and it's like, dude, his fingers are out. And I look at the figure, and it's sculpted with nails and with fingered the knuckle lines. It's all there. It's supposed to be out. It's not supposed to be like a full-on glove. So they were just being lazy when they painted the whole hand black. So I repainted it skin tone. And it matches pretty good. And let's see, he does retain all the articulation from the elite figures. And I also switched out down here these boots, I think at the knee. At the knee I switched it out with some other boot having person. And then I painted it black and just hand wrote it Van Dam. Van Dam. Yep. So I'm really happy with this figure because it kind of, I'm sure you guys would have recognized it if I didn't even say who it was, which is always good. And I will be listing him up for auction in the next couple of days, so if you guys are interested in owning a Cooking Company custom figure or even just a Rob Van Dam wrestling figure, look it up. Woohoo!